Hey guys, this is the new podcast from Mike and Lee.
Yeah.
We're just going to be discussing everything.
Everything, pretty much.
Everything, pretty much.
We decided to do the podcast again after, well, in vain, me trying to find the old podcast, Mighty Productions one.
They were really popular when we did them first. So
yeah.
Very popular.
I searched the web for them on iTunes and everything. They got records of them, so they did exist, but nobody has got them for download.
That's our life, but we did exist.
Yeah. So if anybody out there in internet land does have the original Mighty Productions podcast, please upload them to Dropbox and send us a link.
Yeah.
Or OneDrive, whatever you're using.
We're currently in the old studio.
Currently in the old studio, yeah.
Which is the old studio, which won't be here for much longer. So most of these now will be recorded in our new studio, which is down in the arcade. Today we've got Kurt on camera. I don't know why he's waving.
That's for you watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
And this will also be going up on a website I haven't decided yet.
And we've got Connor here as well, who's being quiet at the back at the moment.
Yeah.
We're just going to be discussing topics, news, other stuff, movies.
Yeah, pretty much it's going to be because we both run media companies then.
Yeah.
Different aspects, photography and video. We're going to be talking about things in our field and also films, TV, whatever. Yeah. So
we're going to kick things off, I think. We're going to kick things off with the new Star Wars trailer that everyone went hype over, including me, which required me to messaging him to get tickets as soon as possible.
And I did.
Which he did, which had me running around my house like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
It did. So Lee sort of stayed off the radar with it mostly, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I don't want to spoil it, so I haven't even seen the second trailer yet.
Every single trailer I've seen, I have basically been like a kid. Especially the second trailer, I think it was with Chewie and Solo.
Yeah.
It was. Third trailer popped up, just drove me nuts. I can't wait. I can't believe it's till October. It's like, why isn't it December yet?
Yeah, don't rush.
I know. I just got to see this film.
God, it's gone by quick enough.
I think after all, like the superhero films we've had, and it's just piling more.
Yeah.
And I can't think of any other films.
There haven't been a lot of films out this year.
Yeah, it's just superhero stuff.
Yeah.
And when they announced it, it was sort of, perhaps it'll get made, maybe it won't.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, there was a trailer. So I'm quite excited for this.
Initially, I was dubious about it because the prequel trilogy wasn't the best. I mean, episode 1, I went to school. Well, I was in school when I went to see that film, and I thought it was excellent. But over time, it's just like
awful.
Episode 2 wasn't so bad. It brought in Jango Fett, which kind of lifted it up a bit and explained the origins of Boba Fett. And then episode 3, then, which I think was the best one.
I like episode 3. Between actual all 6, episode 3 or Return of the Jedi, it's kind of bounced it around.
Yeah.
Shoddy acting in episode 3, but that can't be helped.
Yeah.
Hayden Christian can't help if he can't act.
Yeah, exactly. Where is he now?
Exactly. But for me, number 3, I love number 3. The fight scene in number 3 was just jaw-dropping.
On a planet of Mustafar.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
Which he recreated for Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Where he did the test to see if the higher ground would be beneficial in battle. No. Turns out it's not.
No, not really. Just all depends on how you can jump, really.
Yeah.
It does. But, I was a bit sort of, let's see, but when they brought in sort of JJ to do this, especially what he'd done with Star Trek, it was right. Let's get a story going and things.
I was initially worried about it because Disney said, we're going to follow the expanded universe, we're going to chuck all that out, that's not canon anymore. And it was kind of like, where are they going to go with this? But it'd be interesting to see what this...
I am very interested.
What are they called? They're not the Empire, they're called something...
the No,
they're not the Remnant. That's ours. That's ours, Disney.
Yeah.
Remnant's ours.
What were their names? No, it slipped my mind.
Yeah. But basically you got one stormtrooper in chrome armour.
Yeah, shock trooper?
I can't think of
something like that.
Captain Phasma.
That has got to be. That's the only thing. You've got all these cool names for the and then the new Sith and things like, he's not a Sith or he is a Sith. Not sure. And then they fetch up Captain Phasma.
Captain Phasma.
That's just bizarre. Who is actually a woman?
Yeah.
Out of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Brienne. Yeah. Gwendolyn Christie. That's her name.
I think.
And she's plays Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones. She got like
that was cool. When I found out that was. But I think he's already plans now for number 8.
Yeah.
Number 9. It is. We already know. I think the baddie for number 8 is I can't think of the guy's name.
Darth Maul resurrected.
I wish. Killed him off too soon. Halfway through one movie.
Yeah.
God.
He was the best thing about episode 1.
He was. His dual lightsaber. So here we go. Yeah, but there's sort of theories floating around now, and I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything, but the one theory that's floating around has got me intrigued. Who is actually the baddie? So kind of looking forward to that. And but we just got to wait.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, I'm 37 years old now. I was so excited because I think it was Star Wars Friday, wasn't it? When all the
I don't know.
official toys came out.
Yeah.
Jeez, I felt like it was 5 again. I was like, yay!
Yeah, I've been following the Sideshow blog, and it's like nothing but Star Wars hot toys coming out now. I was like, no, my wallet can't take it now.
No. It is. Also, if you're going to YouTube, there is a leaked, sort of bit of a rough trailer of Rogue One.
Yeah.
And which is based between episode 4 and 5.
Or 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Oh, is that the one that steal plans for Death Star?
That's it. It's really steal plans for the Death Star. Many bobbins. I think that's what they were called.
Both ends. I'll just check the microphone and put this out. Carry on.
Okay, but I'll try to see if I can find the link again. That was really cool. I don't know whether it's been pulled or not, but the Rogue Squadron and that was very, very cool trailer. It was just something that somebody shot at Comic-Con on a phone or handycam or something, but yeah, that looked really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see if Mr. Fett survives and if he does make an appearance in the film.
Well, there's a
figure of him.
There's a figure of him.
And he was in the trailer for Battlefront 3, wasn't he?
Yeah, and there's a figure of him based in one of the desert scenes. It is, where you see the stormtrooper in a trailer land and take his helmet off and he's all in a sweat and panic.
Yeah.
He is, or whatever they're called. I'm assuming they're stormtroopers. No, he could be there, is he? Yeah. I kind of hope so.
Well, the RPF are going nuts because they took a screen grab from the new trailer of like walking under all different flags in there.
Oh, right.
And you had the Mandalore flag right in the middle.
Oh.
So whether that means anything.
Yeah. Who knows? Is that the one with the big robot?
Yeah, they're like walking past.
That's right. There's a massive robot.
And it's all different flags.
I saw that. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Perhaps they're going to his base. He doesn't know.
I don't know.
Cool.
Perhaps they're going pod racing again. Who knows?
All excited. I can't wait. I want to watch this film. It is. Yeah. So that's probably like high on our list at the moment. But we have got tickets.
Yeah.
Lee managed to get tickets.
I got tickets.
4 tickets for 19th
of December at 10:10.
That's going to be a hell of a day.
Be high on Red Bull.
It is, yeah. Everybody's going to be high on Red Bull on that day. We are. We're watching the clock at 6 o'clock. Come on.
Yeah.
We are.
Well, we get down there early.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be down there early.
Get up in our seats and then just chill. Just camp. And tell Scott to turn off his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott, you're not allowed to have your phone on. No,
you're not allowed to have your phone on.
No.
You're out for the night. Switch it off. Otherwise, I'm throwing it.
Cool. Get thrown out of Star Wars, whipping the phone in the air.
It's a special effect.
Right.
Also, the other big news, wasn't it, this week?
It was Back to the Future Day.
Yeah.
It was. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
With it being Back to the Future Day, Where's the hoverboards?
And the flying cars.
Where's the flying cars?
Where's your bulldog?
Yeah, where's my bulldog? I wanted a bulldog. I did. Self-propelled hoverboard that worked on water.
Yeah.
And standard of the film. It did. But there have been some things. I mean, in the film there was drones, which every fucking way these days, whether it's military drones or camera drones, they seem to be part of everything now. What's the other things they pointed out? Thumb readers for payment.
Yeah.
Apple do it with their new iPhone. And if you want to pay for something, you've got to use your thumb. It scans your thumb, and then you flash it. I still don't like that idea. I don't.
Yeah, Apple Pay and things.
Yeah.
Like that. And even that one with debit card and contactless.
That's it. Yeah, I got a contactless. I don't use it. I know it's like a £30 limit, but I'm still a bit dubious of that. You only got to sort of take your wallet out, then you get your card out and wave it a bit, and you pay for someone's shopping.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like no.
Don't really fancy doing that. But there's been a couple of things. We still haven't had our flying cars, obviously.
No. We got rid of fax machines a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, video calling.
That was the other one.
That was the big one.
With things like Skype and stuff like that. We can do that.
Yeah. Although why they thought that in 2015 fax machines were so
Yeah. And rehydrated pizza, is that a thing yet?
No. Although Pizza Hut did do one, I'm more sure they did some sort of thing like that for Back to the Future Day.
I know.
It was at their one of their stores.
I know Pepsi did release the special edition of the Pepsi bottle from the film. I can't think of what it's called now. Pepsi Future or something?
That's it, Pepsi Future. There was a company in London. There's a car service in London. You can be like a subscription of it.
Yeah.
And the idea is, on your phone, you're in London, you need a taxi, obviously, instead of calling a taxi, you just mark on your phone, or I need a lift from year to year. And they did a Back to the Future day where they actually had a Back to the Future DeLorean, all kitted up, driving around. And there's a video that Pepsi sponsored it, and people are being picked up by this DeLorean, and it's like, oh, you know, we've made my day. And then when they got their destination, they had a Pepsi Future bottle.
Nice. Nice. That'd be
lucky people. There's like 60 quid a bloody subscription off this bloody taxi service. So
Christ.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
I know people got to get around in London, but there are tubes. It is.
It was fantastic. I mean, all the films are now set in the past, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But
it's weird now. It's not. You know, at least when you were watching Back to the Future 2, it was still set partly in the future. Now it's. No. Did anybody watch all 3 films?
No, I was.
They were on ITV. They were on ITV, all 3 films on the day.
Yeah.
They were. And in all fairness, considering what
85 first one was out.
85,
89 for the other 2.
And the other, that's right, they were back to back.
Yeah.
They didn't look too bad.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with the way they sort of grown.
Yeah, they don't age because they are set in the periods that they're set in.
Yeah.
You know.
And that looked really good. It did.
I did record the special which was on ITV after in between 2 and 3, but it was hosted by Keith Twatty Lemon.
Yeah, Keith Moron Lemon.
I can't stand the man. I've recorded it. I will suffer it and watch it. But why can't he just play it as a normal person, rather than?
No, he's not normal, is he?
Rather than that stupid
idiot. He is.
I can't stand the man.
Yes, right. But yeah, so Back to the Future Days come and gone, sadly.
Yeah.
And the boys at the back look really depressed as well. And in all fairness, like, I don't think one of them was born when the first one came out. Actually, both of them were born when the first one came out.
I was 1 year old when the first one came out, 1985.
I was 6.
He was 8 years old.
Jeez. I was 6. Bloody hell. It's the same as Star Wars. None of them was born when Star Wars came out. You just remember the prequels.
Neither was I.
No, that's true. I was actually born the year Star Wars came out, so I'm okay with that.
I was born in '84 when you had films like Ghostbusters and Temple of Doom come out, and the first Police Academy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Police Academy, they don't get old either. No. I watch them all the time.
I'm trying to think which films came out in '93.
Oh God, 93.
No, Jurassic Park, was that 93 or 94?
94. 93.
Ooh.
That's a question.
Yeah. Anybody out there in the land or listening?
Great films that came out in 93.
Yeah. There was one about it's on the IGN Snapchat thing. They were about like throwback Thursdays and stuff like that. And they went like, this year, you know, this day in '93, all this happened. They're showing games and movies about. I can't remember which ones it was.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was '93. I'm sure that was one of them.
I don't know. I can remember queuing for that in Cardiff to go and watch it.
Good film.
Yeah.
The original. Brilliant. I haven't seen the new one, so I can't comment.
No, I haven't watched the latest one.
I know it's out. I still haven't seen it. Anybody seen it? The new one?
No. I'm not a fan of it.
None of us go to the cinema these days.
Well, I'll be going sometime next week to see The Martian.
Yeah, you've already seen that.
And then
the book is good.
Yeah. And then go to see Spectre, even though I can't stand the song.
Oh,
Sam Smith.
Yeah, Sam Smith.
Because he's just whining for 3 minutes if you ask
me.
Well,
he sings through his nose.
That's all it is.
He doesn't sing through his mouth. It's like he's sort of holding his nose.
Yeah. Alright, stop whining.
It's annoying.
I think the last film I saw in the cinema was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Get out.
Secret. What was the number 2? Secret of the Ooze? Rocksteady and Bebop.
No, were you on about the Michael Bay one?
Yeah, the newest one out.
Get out.
Yeah, get out, because that's just stupid. That was. He ruined that. It's like with Transformers 1, 2 and 3, brilliant films. He came out with number 4, I don't know what he did, but he ruined the CGI in it. It was just garbage. I've seen better in a game. And then the story is crap. It is. You know, where they're controlling Megatron from like a drone thing.
Just
and then suddenly he comes
nerd on their computer or something, yeah.
Megan Fox is the best thing about them films.
You would say that. He's also got red, he's behind the camera, so you can't see him.
Yeah, and he's kind of doing this weird motion. So
he is, yeah. He's behind the board, and all he sees his head, he's bouncing it down.
There's supposed to be alien technology in control with a drone.
Haven't you seen the fourth?
No.
Right, the fourth one, the story basically is that they want all Transformers off the planet. and there's an organisation now that has taken Transformer technology, what are they called? Yeah, Autobot technology then, or Decepticon technology, and they use the remains of Megatron to build their own robot that you can radio control robot. It's a big toy, basically. Yeah. It is, but they use Megatron's brain to power it.
Well, that's going to go well.
Which didn't go well. No, it didn't. Because basically they introduced this guy, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Right, it's a nice story. And all of a sudden then they went, can they introduce you to Galvatron? I was like, Galvatron wasn't a truck. He was a big frigging tank, and he was made by Unicron. Humans didn't make it. See, I'm going to go into nerdy mode now.
Carry on.
But yeah, they've just sort of taken parts of the original story, which was from the original cartoon, where Unicron found Megatron and redeveloped him into a Galvatron, and they ruined it.
Yeah.
That's the best way. And Michael Bay, I was saying, in the 5th film, he's going to try and sort of revamp it and bring it back to the original. I was like, please do. Because otherwise I'll just wait for it to come out to the bargain bin or something, $2.99 and buy it.
Yeah. Just don't go Spider-Man.
Oh no.
Spider-Man again. That's soon, isn't it?
There's another Spider-Man, yeah. Why is it people than Spider-Man? It's like Superman. They play Superman. It's all the big hype. You never hear from them again.
Yeah.
Right? We've had one Superman film. We've got a big hype now about number 2, which isn't number 2. It's just Superman versus Batman, because now they are announcing another Superman film, which is going to be Superman 2, which is just fucking annoying. And now I haven't seen this guy in anything else. I think he was in
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, bloody spy film they made. It was an old spy film. They revamped it. I can't think of the bloody name of it.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, was he in that?
No, it's quite recent. I'll have to put a link up or something. Yeah, and I haven't heard from him since. And it's like the original when they fetched back Superman Returns.
Yeah.
The actor, I haven't seen the actor now since Superman Returns. I don't know if it's like sort of...
Well, it kills careers, isn't it? Look at it.
Same as Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire,
yeah, Tobey Maguire, he did 3. Right? 1 and 2 weren't bad. 3rd just
garbage.
Beyond belief.
Yeah.
And then you had...
Andrew Garfield.
Number 1 wasn't too bad. Couldn't really get into it because I kept expecting Tobey Maguire to pop up with some stupid words or something. Yeah. And then they made number 2, which there are too many characters in number 2. It was just bizarre, and that was the same as Spider-Man 3, the original one.
They kind of like nerfed Electro, didn't they?
Yeah.
They ruined that character. Yeah. And Rhino. You seen at the end.
What was that about?
Yeah.
That was just stupid again. But and then here we are now, Andrew Garfield. He before Spider-Man, he was in some good films. I mean, one of my favourite films with him is Facebook, and that he played. What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg's creative guy.
All right.
The guy with all the money that put in for it first.
You're thinking of Justin Timberlake. He was in that film, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in that film as well.
Social Network.
Social Network. Thank you. But
you had. I can't remember his name in that.
Yeah, because you had Justin Timberlake. He played the guy that had invented Napster. You had the guy that's in the new Superman film, who's playing Lex Luthor's son, or Lex Luthor Jr.
I don't know.
He is. And then you had Andrew Garfield then, who played his partner in it to set up Facebook.
Yeah.
They did, and he was actually the money behind it, the original one, when Facebook was originally set up in college. But ever since these Spider-Man films, he's just been in independent films.
Yeah.
That suck.
Yeah. I haven't got another Spider-Man coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, some guy with EastEnders. That bodes well.
And there's going to be another origin story, supposedly. I'm like, how many times are we going to see him get bit by a spider? And poor Uncle Ben.
It's like a 3rd or 4th Ben.
Yeah.
How do you have a Twitter account that said, please stop shooting me if I
Yeah. He's got to die again.
Poor Uncle Ben.
There you go.
Okay, guys, we're going to have a little chat now.
Yeah,
we're going to leave film and
leave films behind.
Uncle Ben. His rice is lovely. We're going to go tech now. So we're going to sort of aim for sort of camera tech and other tech and things like that around. I'm going to start off with camera tech in a moment because I'm a photographer, same as my wife. Lee is a filmmaker, and one of the things we sort of keep up to date with is cameras. For some reason, Canon are just throwing cameras at the market.
Yeah.
They are absolutely, I mean, there's been 3 DSLRs out this month alone. There's their monster 50 megapixel one, which to me is insane because the files are just so big. I hate to shoot a wedding with it because you literally need like terabyte cards just to do it. But it's sort of how quick everything's advancing, because now they've got a sensor that they're about to put in a DSLR. They've checked it, they've done tests now with it, so chances are it'll be up next year.
Yeah.
And it's 250 megapixels. And that's a massive fucking sensor. Sorry, Ice Wall, but it's huge. They've done tests with this sensor. Basically, one of the tests they had the Canon Tech Show, as it's called. It's in New York.
Right.
It's every 5 years. So to demonstrate it, a corridor going down to the camera and to show you the sensor is put out. There's windows as you walk past, and you're looking out these windows and you think, wow, what a cool view. It's not a view. It's the actual photograph taken from one of these sensors.
Right.
So literally, as you walk past this window, you just assume it's a window. It's looking out on the street, and then you realise nothing's moving, and it's an actual photograph taken with this sensor. That's the detail in it, to the point where you can literally get a magnifying glass and put it on there. I think they shot one from the top of a building to New York Street, and you can literally pick out people with glasses on and their eye colour from this bloody sensor. So it's just getting so advanced now. It's the trouble with keeping up with things. I mean, the D750s we bought, they're like $2,000 at the moment. They were $2,500 when we bought them. It's just getting so difficult to keep up with tech. Lee finds it the same with GoPros. Because they're releasing
released that cube thing. GoPro 4 Go. I can't think what it's called now. GoPro something.
Yeah, the Go. No, it's not the Go. What's it called?
No, it can't be GoPro Go.
No. Someone look on their phone. What's it called?
So anyway, so the little black, like a cube object thing, and it's meant to be waterproof up to 30 meters, but there's no screen on it, and it's just basically...
You can't change the battery either.
No.
It's all fixed.
No, it's basically just a point and shoot thing, but it's brilliant.
Oh, it's a fantastic little thing.
But it's the same price as a GoPro 4.
Yeah.
Which is, well, it's about £350. So, I don't know, I won't be getting it yet, because I still haven't got the most use out of the 4 and the 3 yet.
Yeah. But the thing is, by the time you probably decide, oh, I'll buy one, we can have a mess around with it, perhaps we can stick on one of the cars, or perhaps we can go shooting with it.
Yeah.
You guarantee there'll be
another one.
And you think to yourself, it's just the cost. I mean, Nikon now, the last 2 weeks, they've released 6 lenses. The cheapest being nearly £3,000. And this is my business now. This is what I actually use to go and shoot weddings and studio work and commercial work with. So it's just getting so swamped at the moment. It's scary.
Luckily enough, I'm still shooting on this Nikon camera and also the 2 GoPros. I'm not really looking to buy some more tech, because at the moment I ain't really filming a lot.
It's quiet at the moment.
It's just a lot. I've still got a lot of projects in the pipeline. I still got Crossfire to edit, which is finally starting to go places now. It's all been put together, the main timelines there. It's just putting on all the effects. I put the briefing scene, which we shot here, and it's at this same scene, which has been built for like 3 months now, or however long it's been. And we had a projection screen there, and I have put... What are you looking for?
I don't know. It's like, there it is.
For those listening, Mike's looking at an imaginary screen. And it's where I put the map of the facility on. But I kind of done like a tie-in to Starbright. I've used the same facility where the weapon was stolen from Starbright, which will one day be resurrected.
Like Starbright.
And also the project that me, Mike and Scott shot, and Connor, up on the hillside above Blaenavon, above Big Pit. Once Michael sends me the script.
I've got to send him the script. You got all the footage and everything.
Is the GoPro 5.0?
No, it's like a little black cube. Size of it. No, that's the GoPro Hero.
So we've got Kurt, our little tech man,
he's
on his phone.
currently on the web as we speak, folks. But it's amazing, and the technology is getting more and more affordable if you don't mind not being bleeding edge.
What is still a jump for me, personally, I still get annoyed at it, is people that's buying these things for 4K. Great, recording 4K, fantastic, broadcasting 4K, but the only thing, you have to have one hell of an internet at the moment. I mean, I use fibre optic, and still you have one hell of an internet to broadcast it and stream it, because it's such a high bloody bandwidth to broadcast. But one of the scary things now is people going, we need to get the 8K stuff, and to me it's going a bit too far. It is.
I mean, I shot one thing in 4K, and that's when I first had a GoPro Hero 4.
Yeah.
And the file size was just
enormous.
Monstrous.
God knows what 4K is.
Nearly at the card.
I mean, there's a new Nikon reportedly coming out in January, which is going to be sort of like tossing names around. It's either going to be the 850 or it's going to be the D5.
Yeah.
It is. Apparently that's going to be the first DSLR with 8K on it. I'm thinking...
There's no point.
What's the point?
There's no point, because until the mass consumer is able to afford 4K TV, which at the moment like $3,500, I think, something like that, which they were.
Yep.
I got 4K on my phone.
Yeah.
And there was at one point before they brought the update that it was actually overheating the phone.
Yeah. Close. What's it called?
That's saying Polaroid HD2.
No,
that's not it.
It's looking at the wrong ones now.
This is the man we trust with finite information.
If I find out what it's called, I'll put it in the description box, okay?
Or just put it in a box of
just put a link.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just getting stuff now these days. I mean, it's following our stuff as well. Lenses. I mean, the cameras we got are basically they're a year old now. We had them last October. We did, because it was the final year of uni that we bought them for. But they're still up $2,000. Yeah. And it's just lenses. That's the biggest cost these days.
Yeah, I would be interested in getting either a prime for that or macro.
Yeah, prime would be nice. 35mm prime would be nice for that. It would. Unless you want a wider.
Yeah, just give me more options in the field.
24mm.
Yeah.
Be stunning for that. 24mm is not too bad either. It's not. They range $250 at the moment. They're not. Yeah. I say things they're not. Believe me, that's cheap, right? It is.
It's not like we made money.
Especially some of the stuff I bought. It's ridiculous.
It
is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just costs. It's just doing it. It is.
I have noticed that the film industry is slowing down with
it is
tech-wise, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, Blackmagic released their Cine camera.
Blackmagic went nuts at one point. We're releasing things right, left, and centre, and suddenly it's gone quiet.
And it's the same with Adobe. I think they kind of shot them. I think Adobe has shot themselves in the foot doing Creative Cloud.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of putting that bottleneck now. Where do we go? Because there hasn't been a CS version since CS6, which is 5 years old now.
5 years old, yeah. And the thing is, they're constantly updating Lightroom. I use Lightroom all the time, and you guaranteed every week there's like an update for it.
Yeah.
There is. But yeah, there is a sort of slowdown.
Slowdown, yeah.
Everything.
It's fast paced and all that.
Yeah,
it's like I think they put all their eggs in the basket with Creative Cloud, and it's so expensive for people to subscribe to Creative Cloud, particularly if you want like the Master Suite or something like that.
There's a slowdown, mind you. I wouldn't say just with equipment and things like that. There's a slowdown with basically the films on YouTube. Because I have noticed that, because normally when you had Freddy W, now they were constantly film. Now
it's slowed right down.
I don't see a lot.
Don't know why.
Now you've got Corridor Digital.
Yeah.
They're still doing some stunning stuff, but again, they used to be every week or every other week. Now they're once a month or every 2 months if you're lucky.
Gaming's taking over. YouTube.
That's the thing. It's gaming. It is. That's the biggest thing with YouTube now is. Gaming,
it is a shame.
And they're about to load YouTube Red.
And there's just too much challenge out there to get big on YouTube.
Exactly, because everybody can do it now with the next generation consoles with the built-in streaming capabilities.
It is.
And it's just,
The thing is, though, is with this search thing, when they update it, so it's popular ones are at the top, and then yours is like 20 odd pages back.
You have original content to get noticed.
I mean, one of the other things now they're launching is YouTube Red, which is the subscription channel.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, and you don't pay for it's advert free.
That's it's advert free. It's basically YouTube. It's just a subscription.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Before Google bought it.
Yeah. But I can't see it taking off myself.
No.
Plus the name YouTube Red.
Okay, more like RedTube.
It's RedTube, yeah.
And we all know what's on there.
That's the first thing I popped into my head. I was like, I wonder what they put it on here.
I was like,
it's very similar because that was the first thing that popped into my head. I was like, okay.
9 minutes left.
Oh right.
9 minutes left.
Yeah. Okay. Kurt was doing a weird hand signal. I wonder what he was doing. Perhaps he was bringing on a picture or something.
I see more and more people then going to, video creators like myself going to something like Vimeo, which again has its problems because Vimeo doesn't push.
Just professionals on Vimeo.
Yeah.
Vimeo.
You've got Dailymotion as well, isn't it?
Dailymotion will
they'll play it death for the end of the year.
But you don't know what's going to be. Dailymotion's again is like everything's on there.
Yeah, you can literally go on there and watch TV.
Yeah.
On Dailymotion, you can. Everything's on there.
And rip sport shows and
rip
movies.
Sport shows, yeah.
So yeah,
but Vimeo again. Vimeo sort of rivaled YouTube, and then the professionals got involved.
Yeah.
And it's just professionals. If you want a show reel, it's fantastic. It is an amazing place because it's linked now with LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And you can actually make some good business contacts on there.
Yeah.
But
I don't think Vimeo is that appealing to the general consumer, is it? When you type in a search engine, I want to watch this video, YouTube comes up.
Yeah.
So until they beat that.
That's the thing, see, with Google owning it.
Yeah.
Because Google own, obviously, the search engine, the
prioritise
YouTube, everything else. You know.
And we use this Bing.
I don't know what's Bing.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't knock, at the moment, you can't knock Microsoft. Yes, Bing is a pain in the bloody arse, it's crap for actually finding anything, but they've just brought out a rival now laptop to the new MacBook. And not only is it faster than the new MacBook, it's like £600 cheaper. It is. So, which is their new Surface Book, basically. It's a Surface, the tablet. But it's a laptop. And that thing, that's one to watch. That thing looks really interesting. But I got my eyes on the new, because there is a new iPad coming out now, which is like, I think it's like a 22-inch iPad. It is, and they reckon for editing for like photographs, basically, and the stupid Apple Pencil, which is £100, £100 for a pencil.
Jesus.
But must be for editing photographs. For editing film, I think it should be fantastic because you can just flick through it. Oh, right, slice that out, you know.
Yeah.
You know, a hell of a lot easier.
You can link it up with a GoPro app as well, so you watch your GoPro and shit.
Wow. You should be able to, because it's an iPad. So they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially watching, if you can like connect two of them at the same time.
Wirelessly,
Have you heard about the controversy of Windows 10 though?
I don't know, I've heard a couple of things of Windows 10. My computer don't like it, so I'm sticking with Windows 8.
I might revert back to Windows 7 because mine's not that.
Yeah.
Mine's not doing the best with it at the minute.
No.
But there's controversy that Microsoft are actually going through all the files.
That's right, Apple's been doing that for years.
No, I heard someone in London had child pornography on there, and Microsoft reported to the police.
That's a good thing, Clive.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got the old privacy-ish thing.
Yeah, privacy. There is no privacy anymore. You've got Big Brother constantly.
Are you sure you didn't answer the phone to one of them Indian dudes saying there's a problem with your computer?
I don't know, this is what I've heard, but it's been all over the internet.
Whoever told him he worked for Microsoft? It's brilliant. They hang up on him straight away. They do. It's fantastic. But it's industry at the moment. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it is. Right, we're going to know the last topic I think now, which is going to be hauntings. Sorry, I slammed that down then.
You're right.
Mike's probably went loopy. Hauntings, which apparently we've got going on at the moment because Kurt's doing. What are you doing?
There's a weird noise again.
Well, go see.
Go see.
Be brave.
We'll be down here next week to investigate.
So next week we'll be doing another podcast, but it's going to be from same place, the Stoot, but it will be a live sort of.
Oh yeah, we're doing it at night.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast at night because we're doing sort of most haunted things. We're all sort of like little ghosty buffies. Yeah. And also time looking like
5 minutes.
5 minutes left.
Cool. We're all sort of ghost buffs, and we're sort of going to do a dry run because we're doing the Skirrid in January. Kurt?
January 2nd.
January 2nd.
Have you booked that yet?
Next week.
He's booking it next week.
Nice.
There you go. Right. So we're kind of sort of doing a dry run. Do it. We have done one in here before, but it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
When Connor pooed himself.
Yeah, come running up the stairs like a little girl.
Me.
In the library. Yeah. We were doing lone vigil, so.
Doing a lone vigil, and I said, if there's anybody here, can you tap the door? And he walked through the door. So you can see what my underway was like at the end of that.
We didn't catch a lot. I mean, I still haven't gone for the audio from that.
No, still not for the audio. The one time we had Sony Handycams.
Yeah.
And they were wonderful little things. We put night vision on them, and they were great. And I set it up, and I just put it on. I thought, right, to set it up, and I could have sworn we had an orb go past. And that was the one and only time, and it wasn't recording. It wasn't. It's the one and only time I ever saw an orb or something go past the camera in yet, and it just wasn't recording. So I was like, great, it's fantastic for me. But yeah, so it's going to be a dry run, which should be a good laugh.
Should be a good laugh. I'm going to try and get some night vision cameras now on eBay.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too expensive, and then bring down the audio tech.
I'm going to bring my gear down. We're going to take some photographs. Luckily, the D750 I use can go quite low ISO. It's probably quite close to the D4, so it's I can drop it right down and take a photograph of a blank room, and something will be on it. You can see it. Be grainy, but I'm not worried about that. It's just footage for this ghost hunt. Plus, it'll give me sort of little mess around, ready for the scurried in. It will.
Which would be fun.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
I would bring a flash, but there's no point because if you put it on with a flash, the room just lights up. And solid flash, I go.
Do you want me to bring the SB7 Spirit Box next week?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll bring my speaker.
And the EMF. Yeah.
Yes.
And if anybody knows any cleansing praise or anything like that, I don't want to be taking anything with me, alright?
Funny enough, that was one of the topics. One of the topics I wrote down was most haunted movie sets. It's on YouTube at the moment. I'll send you the link and you can post it through, because that is interesting. From anywhere from paranormal activity with weird things going on. Everyone knows, or everybody should know, that's our age. These people don't know.
Yeah, but Poltergeist?
The Poltergeist one. There's been deaths with the Poltergeist film. The little girl that sadly passed away was linked to the Poltergeist.
The medium died.
The medium died.
Was in it.
But you had paranormal activity. There's been sort of goings on with the sets and things like that.
Yeah.
The exorcism of Emily Rose.
Right.
The actress that played Emily Rose. She reported being followed home by something, and then reported that her stereo turned itself on and off in the night constantly while she was out shopping. Then things on hangers would move while she was shopping and nobody there. And it's like, cool. I used to make horror stuff as well. I used to love making horror stuff as well. And, touch wood, we never had anything go on like that. So, what's my con?
You also got The Exorcist as well.
The Exorcist, yeah, there's lots of stories with The Exorcist.
Yeah.
I mean, The Exorcist was banned once for people committing suicide from it.
Family still live in that house though. I could not live in that house.
No.
It's demons.
It's the same as what's the one where the father went crazy, killed everyone. I can't remember. It was an American house. Amityville Horror.
Yeah.
More sure that house is still.
It's still there,
still standing.
You have that house in England as well, number 30.
Enfield Haunting?
Yeah.
The Poltergeist supposed.
And the police died there.
Yeah, that's one that could never be explained. That's
based on a movie as well, isn't it?
I had friends when I worked at a factory called Rat and Pack. A friend of mine, Kim, me and Lee actually know two members of the band. Their son was in the Guns.
Oh, right.
You know, Tom.
Tom.
Tim's house was haunted. Tim's house? Kim's house was haunted. She said it was haunted, and in all fairness, she came to work sometimes having awful night's sleep and things like that. Yeah. And she kept seeing a little girl in period costume. And now, when they had somebody go there to check, he actually contacted the Church of England and actually had two higher ups in the Church of England come down, bless the house, and she's got a piece of the cross. It's from the actual Holy Cross, apparently, in her house now. So, again, it throws up, did it or didn't it? But to have something like that there, then maybe it did, you know? So, what we got left, buddy?
50 seconds.
Yeah, so it's time to wrap it up then, folks.
Time to wrap it up.
We'll do more spooky stuff next week when we'll be broadcasting live, well, live for us, from the Halloween set here.
We'll let you know if Connor runs away.
We hope you enjoyed watching us on YouTube, and we hope you enjoy listening to us wherever this is going to end up. So
we're going to be coming back with a new set and everything from the new studio, bit quieter as well.
Yeah, and for episode 3.
Cheers, guys.
Until then, see you. Bye.